Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, Carlos Spicy Wiener here, and somehow listening to the starting up of Crystalline really put me in a weird feeling mood. I don't know why it feels different, but it's a good thing. Excuse me. I'm a little tired. Played for a little bit. Um, yeah, sorry. So I'm trying to focus. It's been a while since I played a computer game. Doki Doki Literature Club is still setting up. I just know that intro was very long, and I know in due time though we'll get it. We'll go back into that maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll get into it. Um, so we'll uh we'll get that sorted for sure. But yeah, I'll be driving all night tonight, so I figure why not stream? Excuse me. God damn. Be driving all night. I figure why not? Why not come hang out with everyone and get some streams going. My last stream wasn't as happy as I'd like it to be. So I'm hoping like maybe I'm just not having I'm not maybe I'm on a burnout of some sort. Maybe I'm just burnt out. So what if I had, a game to talk to me, while I end up streaming, And you know what does that perfectly well? This game. So it's pretty cool for me. So let's get started, shall we? Oh, why is that still? God damn it! Hold on, I didn't realize I was still on. There. Where's the game at? Where's the game? There it is.
Among a million stars, we'll wish up there is ours. Maybe this time it all comes true.
Sorry, I had to turn it down just a little bit.
I was on my own until that day you came into my world and it changed everything. Now I'm not alone and I can see a brand new path appearing
I still like this intro. I'm really curious to see all these other characters. So you definitely got to keep going. I saw it do that heterochromia. That's kind of cool. Hey, there we go. We had an intro for the first time play without some buffering or frame drops. So that's a milestone for this channel. Alright, so let's see. We were last. Where the flip were we last at? Oh, right there, not a save. I'm assuming this is the last place we were at. Again, it's been so long since I've played this, I have no idea. The next morning, we were grouped downstairs at the inn as planned.
Is everyone now prepared to begin our journey?
We nod. I'm having fun, I'm sorry. Let me turn this up a bit more. Add a bit more volume to the game itself.
Then let us depart.
She leads the way from the inn and back into the quiet city. Remnants of last night's festival litter the ground in a series of petals and general debris. The cleanup detail is hard at work. They wear thick gloves as they half-heartedly remove the decorations and debris. I wonder how long they've been working on this. The festivities continued even after I threw in my hat and went to bed. Leanna and I share a glance, and she smiles. We follow Amelia through the twists and turns of the city. Where exactly are we now?
To the Crystal Rail Station.
Crystal Rail? Sounds like it might be a train. Leanna speaks up before I even ask.
Where are we taking the Crystal Rail to?
Bazada.
She looks up in surprise.
Ember Mist is in Bazada?
They say you can find anything there.
She shoots Zack a look, which he returns with his usual stony gaze. What's so surprising about Bazada?
It's just closer than I expected.
No, Ember Mist is not within Bazada, but Bazada is the closest station to the location of Ember Mist.
Leanna still seems skeptical, but doesn't push it. I guess we'll find out whether or not Amelia is right. We continue the rest of the way in silence. After a few minutes, we arrive at the station. The setup is a simpler version of our train stations back home. The ticket booth is right across from the entrance. While they sort out retrieving tickets, I look around. Vendors selling food and trinkets line perimeter of the enclosed space. The building is mostly empty at this time of
We
morning.
must hurry if we wish to catch the next Crystal Rail. It is nearing the platform.
Once we get our tickets, we rush down a back hallway which opens up to the platform. Woo! Arriving onto the platform is a sleek bullet train, porcelain white with windows dotting the sides. My jaw drops as I watch it hover over the tracks. A pair of long crystal rows run along the bottom of the train with identical crystal rows lining the track. Well, I mean, we were kind of like shocked about it. Why would I say it's not that big a deal? I feel almost giddy as we line up to board. Ow, Alright, there we go. I can't believe I'm about to ride a hover train. Lana cocks her head to the side.
Is this not something you're used to?
Her eyes bug me now. I don't know why. Not exactly. We have trains too, but they mostly run on diesel and electricity now. The original models were powered by steam. Leanna's eyes widen.
That must be some powerful magic.
That's not magic. That's just boiling water. This is magic. Leanna smiles.
Hi.
No, I forgot about the Pongo. The Pongo eyes the crystals on the train, his mouth open in anticipation. Leanna notices and snatches him up. He wriggles at first, but after she gives him a few pats on the head, he calms down and grins at her. We are about to board the train when the attendant stops us.
Sorry, Pongas are not allowed due to equipment which are sensitive to energy absorption. Oh.
Oh no. We gotta leave the Pongo! Leanna looks sadly at the blue guy in her arms.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I think this is where we say goodbye.
Oh no. Look what the cat dragged in. Isn't it so? He blinks back at her in confusion, a worried smile on his face. Oh no. Leanna's lip trembles.
I'm sorry.
Oh no! Not the Pongo! She gives him a final hug and sets him down on the ground. Then with glassy eyes full of tears, she rushes into the train. The Pongo blinks. Amelia cocks her head to the side and looks at it. The Pongo mimics her.
I have not known you long, but I will be saddened to see you go.
Aww. She nods and then hops on the train. Zack looks at the Pongo and instinctively his hand protects his guns.
Try not to eat anyone else's weapon.
The Pongo blinks at Zack's retreating form. Finally, it's my turn. How do I go from here? I'm not sure how exactly I want to proceed at this part. Oh, god damn it. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna miss him. Let's be honest. No. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. Option E. That's the only correct option. If you're not choosing E in life, I don't know what you're doing. He blinks and grins.
Boy.
I didn't expect this to be so difficult. He cocks his head to the side and tries again.
Boy.
I'm sorry, little buddy, but this is as far as we can go together. He tries to hop up onto my shoulder as he's done so many times in the past, but I don't let him. I'm sorry, but you have to stay here. I quickly turn away and head onto the train. While other people board the train, I join the rest of my group. Leanna tries to control her sniffles, while Amelia looks down at her feet. Zach acts as casual as always, but the nod he gives me feels lackluster. We're all feeling the loss of the Pongo. He was my first friend when I came to this world. After we've had a moment to compose ourselves, we search for our train cabin. We pass through a few cars before we finally find our cabin towards the end of the train. Jesus Christ!
Impossible.
What's going on? I'm supposed to be reading this. I don't know why I was expecting it to read it out loud. She opens the door again, and we all peer inside. Inside the cozy cabin are plush seats, a rack above the seats to hold any luggage, and a rectangular table in the center. There's also a Pongo bouncing happily on the seats. Oh my god! Oh, he made it!
Pongo!
Damn, her boobs hella bounce. What the fuck? Leanna squeals excitedly and scoops him back up into a big hug. We all file into the cabin after her and shut the door before anyone notices the Pongo. When Leanna notices our stares, she clears her throat and sets him back down.
But how did you get in here?
Seriously? Weren't you just outside a second ago? How'd you get in here and find our cabin before we did?
Boy.
That's helpful.
Impossible.
I think the Pongo broke Amelia. Zach, as unfazed as always, plops down in one of the seats and leans back.
Some things just can't be explained.
With how often the Pongo seems to disappear and reappear unexpectedly, you'd think we'd be used to it by now. I take a seat as well, and the Pongo hops into my lap. Leanna pouts as the Pongo moves away from her. It's my buddy, damn it. Amelia seems to have recomposed herself and also takes a seat. Not much later, I feel the jerk of the train departing and hear the calming hum of the engine. Both Leanna and Amelia stare out the window. Zach has his head down and his arms crossed. I think he may be asleep, but it's hard to tell. Remembering how I found him at the campsite, I can only assume this guy can literally sleep anywhere. My eyes feel droopy too. I really went all out last night and did not get enough sleep. I doubt anyone will mind if I just caught up on a few of those hours I lost. When I awaken, everyone else is awake too and looking more bored than ever. Only the Pongo snoozes in my lap. How long was I asleep for? Leanna glances at me.
Just a few hours.
Are we almost there?
No, we will not arrive before tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes,
Hey, what am I going to do with all this spare time? I automatically reach into my pocket to pull out my phone, forgetting for a second that it doesn't work. Shoot. But then my hand closes in on something equally good. I pull out my deck of cards and lay them out on the table. Leanna cranes her neck to see better.
What do you have there?
My cards. My goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I cut the deck and shuffle them. Want to play something? There's enough people that we could play cheat.
How do you play that?
It's easy. Each round you will put a card from your hand face down on the center of the table and say what card it is, like this. In several hours the sun will rise. You figured it out. This is dark times. Sounds like literal dark times. And why is my phone over here? Aren't you supposed to be on a charger over there? There. I put one down as an example. 1 king. Then everyone else at the table can decide whether or not I'm telling the truth. If you think I'm lying, you call out cheater, and I'll have to reveal the card. If I was lying, then I take all the cards in a pile. If I was telling the truth, then whoever accused me takes all the cards in a pile, and the next person starts a new round. You win by having no cards in your hand.
Sounds like fun. I'll play.
Amelia looks thoughtful.
Although I have not partaken in this game before, this sounds like it would be a stimulating challenge.
I glance at Zach. You in? He shakes his head.
I'll pass.
Leanna frowns.
Why not? I know that mercenaries love card games, and it's not like there's much else to do while we wait.
It's just not my type of game.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna up the stakes. I want to play this goddamn game with Zach. I want to kick his ass. As a mercenary, I think I know what can spark his interest. Let me turn up the game volume a bit more. There. What if we play for money? Zach sits up and looks at me.
I thought you didn't have money.
I do have money. I fish in my pockets and drop the loose change I have on the table. It's just not usable here. Amelia leans in close and peers at the money. Even Leanna takes an interested glance.
I fail to recognize this type of currency.
Well, I'm not exactly from Issaria. Amelia stares intently at me again. After a long pause, she looks back at the coins.
I see.
I point out the different types of change I have. Make sure you get the pennies. They're the most valuable. What an ass. Alright. Make sure you get the pennies. They're the most valuable.
Are these not made from copper?
Yes.
And the nickel would be made from nickel?
Also yes.
Then suffice it as to say, should not the nickel be more valuable than the penny?
Damn, she got me. Zach leans back into his seat.
If it's not money I can use, then I'm not interested.
Zach,
I will pay you for his coins.
Zach sits back up.
Go on.
For any coin of his you receive, I will trade you one of our coins.
Amelia, you really don't have to do that.
I know.
Leanna looks uneasily between Zach and Amelia. Uh-oh, is there a love triangle going on or a light thing?
Deal.
As Zach settles in, I deal out the cards. Zach frowns when he looks at his hands.
These cards are strange.
Like I said, I'm not from Issaria. I give a brief rundown of the sweets. I think I'm just a little bit stupid. Oh no, I'm not used to that E being there. I give a brief rundown of the suits and face cards. When I look up from my hand, I see Amelia staring at me. This is getting a little uncomfortable. Let's start the bet. We all throw our coins on the table. I'll go first. I drop a card face down on the table. 110. Silence. No one reacts. Okay, Leanna, it's your go.
Okay.
She slides a card onto the table, her face completely blank.
1, 2.
I'm gonna say pass. I bet she's telling the truth. Nobody else calls her out either. Amelia's go. Her face even more stoic than Leanna's, Amelia places a card onto the table.
1 queen.
I feel like... Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna trust her this time. I don't think she's cheating. Again. And their nose twitched or lying. I could barely see her nose. It's not twitching, so I think we're okay then. Maybe they aren't quite understanding how to play. Although I guess it is just the first round. Finally, it's Zach's go. In usual Zach fashion, he stoically slips the card down. Jesus.
2 eights.
Cheater.
Whoa, she was fast. Without breaking from his poker face, he flips over the card to reveal different cards than eights. Silently, he collects the pile. Wait. To reveal different cards than eights. Oh. We count how many cards each person has in their hands, and whoever has the lowest number so far collects the first round of bets. Then we throw in our next round of bets. Okay, me again. This is like asking a man, like, do we cheat? Or do we stay faithful kind of thing? Oh boy. Whew. How are we gonna stay truthful here? We can con them by being truthful, and then they call us cheater, and then they screw up. But we can also bluff our way out if you know we got some of those bluffing skills going. really gets the mind running. I think that's for one relationship. As for open relationship, okay, that makes more sense. I don't know about that. Now I might be 26, but I believe him. And what is it, monogamy? I think it is. Oh yeah, you know, 2 people, 1 relationship. Damn it, I don't care if it's, you know, if it's guy and guy. I just don't care. But 1 and 1. I don't know. Like I can never be okay with an open relationship. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So cheat, stay with the truth. Stay with the truth. Where the hell's my coins when I need them? I'm gonna flip one of the currencies that they got here. Try and see if I got a coin before I go into my piggy bank here. Hey, I have a deck of cards here. I didn't even notice that. I'll use a quarter for this. If I could get one. Unless you got an idea, chicken. What would you be? Queso pollo. There you go. You'd be queso pollo 937, I think. I forget my Mexican. Even though I myself am Mexican, I have trouble speaking it. Get over here. Give me that quarter. There. Alright, we finally got our quarter. Let's see here. Alright, so heads will be cheating. Because, you know, getting ahead. No. And stay with the truth. Because we turn our tail to the lies. You know, it's fun and all. I don't know your bits right now. Well, I'm actually Mexican, and my grandparents speak a lot of Spanish, so I can understand them. Yeah, see, Duolingo I was using to learn Polish. I should probably learn Spanish as well. Like, I already know Spanish. I've taken classes on it. It's just I'm still not that good. But my grandparents were speaking Spanish, and I can understand them a lot. It's just I can't speak back. So they tell me, hey, you know, go clean up the yard, or hey, can you help? Can you get this for me? I'd be like, oh yeah, I could. But like they'd be kind of confused. All right, let's see. All right, so heads we're cheating, tails we stay with the truth. And tails, we stay with the truth. I'm gonna invest in a goddamn webcam eventually for this shit. I don't think I'm still gonna show my face, but I think it'd be fun for stuff like this. Better stick with the truth, or better stick with truth. Poker face, show a tell. God damn it! I just put the quarter away, son of a bitch. All right, because I don't know what to pick. Because I kind of wanna bluff them out. But at the same time, if I show a tell, it can help them, you know, learn. God damn it. Alright. So I guess head will be poker face. And tails, show a tell. This time I'm going to let it drop on my desk, I guess would be. Because I'm inside my semi-truck right now. That I didn't feel like that was a good enough flip. I'm playing Witcher 3 right now, the game that got Poland noticed. I did not know that. I've heard good things about Witcher series. I've just never been a big computer game fan. God damn it, the coin fell. Fuck! Alright. This time we got it. Okay. So, and tails! We're gonna show a tail. We'll help our friends because they're new to this game, you know, they've never played this. So why would we go, you know, balls to the wall, you know, mysterious? We gotta be nice to them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ugh. I don't know why I closed my desk here. Thingy. Maybe I should mess with him a little. I purposely let it slip on my face that it might be lying. I bet he has like the smuggest fucking cheesiest face right now. 2 3s. Leanna calls me out.
Cheater!
I flip over my cards to reveal 2 3s.
You tricked me.
I gotcha! Ha! I grin as she grabs the cards. Leanna looks slightly worried at her hand, then smooths her face.
2 aces.
She might be trying to pull it all sneaky on me too. If I call her out on cheating, I know she's gonna have aces. But if I pass and she's actually lying, she's basically safe. But then again, she already got her cards, so maybe. Which girls are that friendly when they catch me lying? Right? I mean, like, I'm sorry, honey, my homie just was very attractive and one thing led to another, and now I think I might be bi-curious. But no, they just get mad calling me a cheater and stuff. I just don't understand it. I really don't. It's just double standards, damn it. They can kiss their girlfriends and all that, but as soon as we kiss our homies, we're gay. I don't like this double standards. Alright. So, I think we'll let her pass this time. I feel like we tormented her enough. I think we're okay. I bet she was faking her worry and is telling the truth. Better not risk it.
Cheater.
Leanna grins as she flips over 2 aces. Zach wordlessly collects the cards. Good thing I stayed silent. Hey! Amelia puts down her cards.
2 sevens.
Now this girl, she's tough. She's pretty, but she doesn't have very many facial expressions, and I don't know. I feel like she could be cheating, and I feel like the fact that she knows that she's so emotionless that she can get away with it. But I think we're gonna call it out. I'm gonna say that she's cheating. Cheater! Emil flips over 2. Fuck! I sigh as I collect a pile. Without delay, Zach lays down his cards.
2 5s.
Before anyone else has a chance to react, Emil calls out.
Cheater.
Zach grumbles under his breath as he collects the pile.
Why did you bother bluffing when you were the one starting a new pile?
That's the best time to bluff. Nobody expects you to.
God
Well,
damn it.
Amelia expected it.
God damn it, Zach. Zach looks sideways at Amelia.
Because she's some kind of mind-reading witch.
Amelia looks smug as Zach's disgruntledness. You smug bastard. That's the first time I've seen her like that expression in this game. She's so smug because Zach's getting pissed. The bet for this round goes to the winner, and we start a new pot. Back to me again. Alright. So, we told the truth last time. Let's cheat this time. I want to see what happens. Hey, thanks for the follow. God, I'm so glad I got rid of that stupid zombie. Time to trick everyone. We're gonna We're going to do a poker face. We definitely got to do a poker face here. Because we're lying here. We got to be as calm as possible. I drain all emotion from my face and place a card onto the table. 1 king.
Cheater.
Fuck! Aww, I thought I had everyone fooled. Amelia's pretty good at this. I flip over my card to reveal a 2 of hearts. Leanna lays down her card, looking confident.
1 king.
She's covering her face! She's covering her face! Cheater!
Nope.
Oh no. She flips her card to reveal a king. Shit. Oh wait, it said shoot, my bad. I should have seen that coming. I collect the card. God, that smug bat rastard. Amelia wears the same stony face and slips down a card.
1 jack.
I'm not falling for this shit again. I'm gonna pass. Again, I can't get a read on her, so I fall back on keeping quiet. Zach plays his card.
1-6.
Again, Amelia is faster than anyone else.
Cheater.
Oh no, I can't read girls. I just observe and enjoy the view. That's a great way to live life. Of course. Look at Zach though. She called him out and he's like, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna save real quick. There. Zach growls in frustration.
How do you know every single time?
Amelia just stares at him with her same blank stare, which frustrates Zach even more.
This is the dumbest game ever.
Oh no. He throws his cards down on the table and knocks over the coins before crossing his arms. Leanna jumps away from the table as Zach hits it, her eyes wide. I'm a little taken aback and jolt back, which wakes the Pongo. Only Amelia remains unfazed. Maybe she is cheating.
Hoi poi?
So, should we keep playing?
Of course.
Zach picks his cards back up. Leanna and I glance at each other and burst out laughing. At first, Amelia looks at us in bewilderment, but our laughter is so contagious that she breaks a smile.
Are we playing or what?
He mad. We resume the game with smiles all around. Fuck. How did I read that as an A? God damn it. The longer we played, the more into the game everyone became. Needless to say, Amelia correctly guessed Zach's cheat every single time, much to Zach's ever-growing frustration. In the end, I won the game with the first to run out of cards. When we were tired of cheat, I taught him a couple of other games. It was late into the night when we all decided to turn in and go to sleep. Did we sleep on the seats? I don't imagine that being comfortable at all. The sun shines brightly through the window and splashes on my face, forcing me awake. Leanna and Amelia are both already awake, but Zach still has his head down as if he's still asleep. I look outside and squint at the sky. What time is it?
It's already past noon. We slept through the entire morning.
We did? Leanna giggles at my alarm.
Normally that would be a bad thing, but in this case it's okay. We're almost at Bazada.
I nod. Zach gradually wakes up and we all make sure we have all of our things. After another hour or two, the train stops and announces our arrival to Bazada. Bazada, I think? The sun hangs high in the sky as, one by one, we step off the train. As soon as I set foot in the city, I'm assaulted by the sound of voices. Makeshift stalls line the sides of the roads and alleys as people pack the streets. Traders entice onlookers to view their wares, and customers haggle in heated, shouting matches. Are we going to have to travel through that? I blanch at what the fuck does that mean? Alright, I'm actually gonna have to Google that. What the fuck does blanch mean here? Blanch. Flinch or grow pale from shock, fear, or a similar emotion. see. Okay. I guess. Seems a bit like excessive, but sure, why not? There we go. Is there fingerprints on my computer? All right. Well, let's get back to the game. I blanch at the thought of getting trapped amidst a sea of people, like sardines in a can.
We have arrived in Basada.
Basada, okay. Sounds Spanish. This is where we'll find Ember Mist?
No, as I said, it is the closest city to Ember Mist.
Her skirt is really short. Considering the bustle of this place, I find it a little hard to believe that the hidden city is so close. No wonder Leanna seems so surprised. Amelia seems to read my thoughts.
Of course, close is a relative term. We must first traverse some rough terrain and pass through the forest before we find Ember Mist.
I knew she could read minds! She points towards the south where I can make out the tips of treetops, and then she glances up at the sky.
Considering only a few hours remain before nightfall, it may be in our best interest to spend the evening here in the city and depart in the morning.
Leanna nods.
Good thinking. This marketplace is so huge. People say you can literally buy your heart's desires here.
Then give me a goddamn cat girl! I want to buy a cat girl! Oh, sorry, excuse me. I think there's something wrong with my microphone. Is there something you're thinking of buying?
Nothing in particular, but I would like to check out the stalls. Traders from all over the world gather here to sell their wares. Hi!
I glance down at my feet and watch the Pongo wiggle excitedly. He casts hungry looks into the crowd. Is there a lot of magic here? I haven't seen this guy so excited since he first tried to eat me. Amelia bends down and scrutinizes him. She pokes him with a finger and the Pongo giggles.
Hi, boy!
I'm going to the inn. I'll meet up with you later.
Before any of us can react, Zack slips into the crowd. Should we go after him? Amelia doesn't even blink at Zack's departure. She's too preoccupied with the Pongo. Leanna shakes her head.
No, but since Zach left, I'm going to go too. Should we meet back up at the inn?
Sure. She nods and heads into the crowd. Since everyone else seems to know what they want to do, what do I want to do? Oh, this is a tough one. Because I can hang out with Zack, but he seems to love being alone. I'm always at Leanna's heels, it seems. And from what I learned from a previous relationship, that's not always the best thing. Amelia would be someone I'm interested in talking to. Being a loner too wouldn't be so bad as well. But what would we do as a loner? It doesn't specify. Are we gonna go like browsing ourselves? Would we just go chill in the room? It doesn't say. So, I need to stop putting that quarter away. I'm gonna do a toss-up on this one. So I'm either gonna go with Amelia or be a loner. Let's see here. Oh, there's my quarter. I was looking for it. The voices in the background kind of remind me of Roller Coaster Tycoon a little bit. I missed that game. I need to play it again. God, give me the quarter! Give me the quarter! Ah! We're almost there. Give me the quarter. Give me the quarter. You bastard. It fell. Where's my... There we go. And then we have a... Ow. Hold on, I'm gonna get this. My piggy bank is one of those ones where it's like you can sort them yourself kind of thing. Like they have their own slots. There we go. Alright. So let's see. Amelia will be heads. Be a loner will be tails. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Heads! We're gonna go see what Amelia's up to. I decide to seek out Amelia, because I am curious to know more about her. I put my quarter away. The one thing I said I need to stop doing, I ended up doing. Oh boy. Ay, Dios míos. No me gusta! Why am I speaking so much Spanish today? Alright, you know what? Well, now all my coins are stuck. I don't... Okay. I decide to seek out Amelia. I stand by awkwardly while Amelia mutters to herself. She seems to be in the middle of something and doesn't notice my presence.
Male, adolescent, of the cerulean variant.
Oh. She's into someone. She holds out her bracelet. The Pongo blinks at it, then looks back at her. Amelia cocks her head to the side as she observes him. With Amelia's attention still on him, the Pongo scoots closer to the bracelet and looks at her again.
Go on.
He cautiously sniffs at the bracelet and sticks a tongue out to lick the air. Afterwards, he grins widely at Amelia.
Boy?
Interesting. Normally, a cerulean Pongo will leave out even the slightest trace of magical residue.
Amelia doesn't have a chance to finish as the Pongo springs into her arms.
Boy!
She fumbles the catch and pulls the Pongo closer to her chest to stabilize him.
What do you think you're...
Her voice trails off as she looks down at the still smiling Pongo.
Boy?
Amelia blinks as the caution melts away from her face. The corners of her mouth curl up into a smile, and she squeezes the Pongo in a cuddle. God damn, that Pongo is just getting everybody. It's a big fan of everybody, it seems. Well done. God damn it, I was trying to click on something real quick. There.
Boy!
The Pongo wheezes as he squished against her chest. Join in? How the fuck would I join in? It is pretty cute, and seeing Amelia actually smile is kind of nice. Should I be watching this? That's also something that crossed my mind. I feel like I'm, like, not supposed to be here. I don't know if we should really bust our moves yet. How the fuck would we join in, though? I'm really curious as to how the hell we would join in. Wait, doesn't right click do something? Okay, cool, it does get rid of everything. These games are supposed to be really simple, and here I am having a fucking, like, life or death fucking decision over here, making it into a life and death situation over here. Fucking struggling here. Alright. Fuck it. Let's see what happens when I say join in. Actually, let's do the meme that everyone talks about. Oh, I can't quick save, you little shit. This game prevents me from quick saving. You bastards! Let's just join in. Alright, let's get ready to cringe. Oh my god! Oh my god! I was right. This is pretty cringy with you. Okay. Is there room for one more? What? I step in close and try to wrap my arms around them, but Amelia interrupts me.
No.
No?
As can be witnessed, my arms are incapable of holding both you and the Pongo.
You can just hold me instead, Jesus! Okay. Alright, relax here. You could just hold me instead. She gives me a confused look.
But it is not you of which I am interested.
Oh, snap! Shot down hard. I sigh and look away sadly. It never is. She clears her throat.
Regardless, I am going to the apothecary.
Apothecary? Can't we just heal with magic?
Yes, there are mages who specialize in healing magic, but they use earth magic which neither Leanna nor I possess. As such, you will need to purchase healing items to treat a wound.
Makes sense to me. Would you like me to go with you?
No, it will be faster if I go alone.
Damn. Before I even have a chance to react, she turns on a heel and walks away. As she goes, the Pongo pops his face over her shoulder and gazes longingly at me.
Boy!
That's my Pongo! Give him back! A single tear rolls down his cheek. Pongo! I reach out for him as the distance between us grows. Wait a minute. Why is he making that face? He could literally leave at any time and just come back to me. Come back! He turns around and disappears from my view. That sneaky little Pongo. Well, since we fucked that up and made it awkward, let's check on Zach. I mean, we've already kind of fucked around. Let's check on Zach. Zach went straight to the inn in Illumia too. Because I was on the Master Chief Collection earlier. I was playing that, but only for like 30 minutes. And I got really bored of that. And then I was like, you know what? I want to play something else. I want to play some, something that talks to me. Because I'm getting bored of playing Halo. I get bored of games really easily. And I'd like to blame this medication I'm on. Because that's what's really making me... Like, I lose interest in a lot of things really fast. And then the thing that I don't lose interest in, I play on repeat till I lose interest. It's such an annoying cycle, and I fucking hate it. But anyways... Oh... I don't know if I could play on my mobile hotspot. I have to try that next time. Because on my home internet, my network settings, my servers and all that, that's fine. But for some reason, AT&T mobile hotspot has the ports blocked for a lot of Xbox Live games. So I don't even know if we could play like Minecraft online together or Halo. I know for a fact we can't play Call of Duty together because of the ports that are closed. And there's nothing I can do about it because it's all along the ISP. So we'll definitely have to try it at some point though, because I'd like to go back to doing some multiplayer with y'all. I rush into the street and look for any sign of the inn. Luckily, I manage to spot Zach in the crowd before he disappears back into the sea of people. Shoving my way down the street, I finally locate the inn just in time to see Zach. He stands in front of a large notice board filled with pinned papers. As I get closer, I can make out some of the flyers, which include a portrait of a scowling face and a large monetary number. Is Zach checking out wanted posters? Maybe he's looking for a specific bounty. I'm the only one in the chat. Yay! I mean, there used to be Cheesy Chicken, but I'm pretty sure they're busy doing stuff. They said they were playing some, how you say, Witcher 3. There you go. But yeah, they stopped by for a while. I'm about to call out to him when a young blonde wearing a skin-tight suit of armor flounces over to him. Oh shit. Twirling a lock of hair between her fingers, she seems to study the board. Every so often, she shoots pointed glances over to Zach, hoping to catch his eye, but his attention never wavers from the board. Finally, she speaks.
Do you have a bounty on your heart?
Ha! For the first time since her arrival, Zach looks at her. She grins devilishly.
Because I'm looking to collect.
He refocuses on the board and she frowns. For her second attempt, she bumps up her ample chest and touches his arm as she speaks in a sickly sweet voice.
So, are you a bounty hunter?
Zach shrugs her arm off of him.
No.
Then you must be a mercenary.
He doesn't answer. She seems to take that as a sign of encouragement, and her sultry smile returns. She leans in close to him and runs her fingers up his arm.
I've got a mission that I could use some help with. Are you for hire?
Again, Zach brushes her hands off of him and steps away from her.
No.
She seems a little taken aback, but quickly recovers and slides closer to him.
Are you sure there isn't something I could offer to change your mind?
No.
She's... He really doesn't care about women. He's just like, I just want to exist. I don't want to do any of this other stuff. She sighs before plastering a same smile and lets out a small laugh.
Geez, you're kind of dense. I was hoping to spend some intimate time with you. So, what do you say?
No thanks. But if I'm ever in need of your services, then I'll go find you at the brothel.
Fuck! The woman's eyes grow wide like saucers. With a sharp huff, she tries to slap Zach, who sidesteps out of the way. She lets out another huff before storming off. I may be interested in said services. Or watch her leave. Well, we are there to hang out with Zach. But if she's as beautiful as she says, boy, we won. So we would have the money that we won from the bus. I mean, from the train ride. So maybe. Fuck it. We've already been pretty looted this time. Let's try it again. Let's see what we got. Just as she's about to pass me, I stop her. Excuse me. He may not be interested in your services, but I certainly am. Again, her face contorts into fury and she raises her hand. I guess we're gonna dodge here. I dip out of the way and her hand harmlessly passes through air. She screams in frustration.
I am not a prostitute!
Her voice rings shrilly in the sudden silence of the inn. She glances around in horror as all eyes are on her. Then she buries her face in her hands and races outside, leaving whispered murmurs behind her. Well, that was weird. I go stand beside Zach. Apparently, she's not for hire.
So I heard.
I take a look at the wanted posters on the board. Most of these faces look like the generic weathered and scarred bandits I had imagined. Huh. Is this what you had to take care of in Illumia? Zach fixes his expressionless eyes on me. When you first reached Illumia, the first thing you did was find the inn. And then when we came here, you did the exact same thing. He relaxes slightly and nods.
Just staying up to date on the news.
Sounds like the life of a mercenary is pretty interesting.
Something like that.
Excuse me, are you a mercenary?
As one, Zach and I turn to face another scantily dressed woman. This one has fiery red hair and a mischievous glint in her eyes. Zach narrows his eyes.
Yes?
Are you sure you're not a rogue? Because you've just stolen my heart.
Zach's side of face palms. I have a bad feeling about this. Zach ends up shaking her off and searches for the innkeeper to buy a drink. Okay, so we just got left behind. Alright, let's go shopping with Leanna. But, we're going to save right here and end the game, actually, because I need to get going tonight. I'm going to be driving all goddamn night, unfortunately, and I'm not looking forward to it, but it's something that they told me I needed to do, so that's what we're going to do. Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support. The new follow from Cheesy Chicken 937 or Queso Pollo 937, I think. I forget the numbers. We'll come back to this at some point and other visual novels like this, so that way we can play, or we can have some good stuff here. We'll save, menu, save, just to make sure. There we go. Alright, let's go to the menu. Alright. Well, thank you all for checking out. And I will see y'all next time. Not sure when, but this was Crystalline. So, definitely coming back to this. I love this anime opening every time with this game. Like when you actually start up the actual program, it has a whole ass anime opening.